In the busy city of Silverstone, Claire Harrington was the powerful CEO of Harrington Industries. Though she seemed to have everything, deep down, she felt a bit lonely, wishing for someone who would love her for who she truly was. Mark Jensen, a hardworking junior analyst, admired Claire. Although they rarely spoke, there was something special between them. Sometimes, they exchanged glances in the elevator or shared an accidental touch of hands during meetings. One rainy night, Claire was sitting alone in her office, feeling sad and overwhelmed by all her work. Little did she know, Mark was still working late, finishing up reports nearby. As he walked past her office, he heard her soft crying. Worried, Mark knocked on the door gently and peeked in. "Are you okay, Claire?" Mark asked, holding out an umbrella and giving her a kind smile. Surprised, Claire smiled back through her tears. "I'm just feeling a little down." Mark sat beside her, and they started talking. They laughed and shared their dreams, and for the first time in a long while, Claire felt relaxed. From that day, they became close friends. Every week, they would have coffee together, take walks in the park, and talk about their lives and goals. Mark saw the real Claire, someone who was caring and funny, and Claire loved how Mark treated her like a normal person, not just the CEO of a big company. Just when Claire thought things couldn't get better, she stumbled upon a shocking piece of information. Mark was related to a rival company that had been trying to outcompete Harrington Industries for years. Claire's heart dropped. Could Mark have been using her all along? She decided to confront him, her emotions swirling between doubt and heartbreak. That night, Claire met Mark under the stars in their favorite spot, a quiet park bench by the water. Her voice trembled as she asked, "Mark, is it true that your family works for Stark Industries? Did you get close to me because of my company?" Mark looked shocked and hurt. He hesitated for a moment, and Claire's heart raced, fearing the worst. "Yes, Claire. It's true that my cousin works for Stark Industries," he said softly. Claire's heart sank even further. But then he added, "But I had no idea until recently, and I don't care. I never wanted to be part of that world. I'm here because I care about you, not because of some business rivalry." Claire's doubts lingered, but before she could say anything, Mark pulled something from his pocket. It was a small, worn-out notebook. He handed it to her, and as Claire opened it, she saw pages filled with notes and sketches, plans for a project Mark had been working on for years, a non-profit organization to help underprivileged kids learn technology skills. "This is my real dream, Claire," Mark said. "I've been working on it long before I even knew you. You've given me the courage to follow my heart, and that's all I've ever wanted from you, your trust and love." Claire looked at the notebook, her eyes filling with tears, realizing that Mark wasn't just being honest, he was also showing her his heart. He wasn't interested in business games or rivalries. He was passionate about helping others, and he had been from the start. Still, there was one more surprise. Just as Claire felt relief wash over her, her phone buzzed. It was a message from the board of Harrington Industries. Stark Industries had made an aggressive move in the market, threatening a major deal Claire's company had been working on. Claire's heart sank again. Was this the moment where her business and personal life would collide? Would she have to choose between her company and the man she loved? Before Claire could react, Mark spoke up, his face determined. "I don't care about Stark Industries, Claire, but if they're threatening you, I won't let them win." Claire was confused. But how could we stop them? Mark smiled. "I have an idea." The next day, Mark and Claire met with the Harrington board and presented an innovative plan. Using Mark's knowledge of the market and his experience with the competition, they were able to turn the situation around. The rival company's plan backfired, and Harrington Industries came out stronger than ever. With the crisis averted, Claire and Mark stood together, looking out at the city lights from Claire's office balcony. The weight of their earlier doubts lifted, and in that moment, they knew their love could overcome anything, whether it was business challenges or personal fears. Mark smiled. "I told you, Claire, I'm here for you, not for your company." Claire looked at him, tears of happiness in her eyes. "I know, and I love you for it." They embraced, and the stars above them seemed to shine brighter, as if celebrating their love and victory. From that day on, Claire and Mark continued their journey together, not only as partners in love, but as equals who faced life's challenges side by side. Their love had weathered the storm, and now they were ready for whatever came next, stronger, happier, and more in love than ever.